I mentioned recently that I'm watching a roundtable on the book of Exodus, and something that was said really caught my attention again today, and I want to share it with you on your morning cup of inspiration. During this roundtable, the discussion uh, came around prayer, and in prayer in the book of Exodus, and one of the gentlemen used the term that God is not a celestial butler. And I heard it and I almost laughed because how many times have we talked about prayer saying God is not a Santa Claus. You don't have to bring your list to him and lay down and say, here, this is what I want. I want, I want, I want, I want. That's not what God's there for. He's not just there to see what you want. And I thought about that when he said this. I thought, how interesting is that God is not a celestial butler in the same term. But it made me think a little bit more about how do we pray? Over in Psalm 105:4, this is the NIV version, the New International Version, it says, look to the Lord and his strength. Seek his face always. Seek his face always, or always seek him. So when we are praying, instead of saying, God, I want this, 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 and this, maybe we should be praying, God, what can I do today to honor you? What can I do today to spread the word? What can I do today that's going to bring a blessing to you? I think when we do that, when we spend our time in meditation after we pray and we're listening for God, I think we're going to hear something from him more than, I want this, I want this, I want this, I want that. But when we start asking him what we could do for him or what he would have us do that day, he's going to set everything in motion. The doors are going to start opening. He's going to direct us in where he wants us to go, what he wants us to do, who he wants us to speak to, where we should be that day, and what we should be doing to honor him. I think if you think that when you pray, give him your praises. He adores that. Give him your praises. Worship him. But then when we pray, ask him, what can I do for you today? You know my needs. You know my friends' needs. I ask you to meet their needs, but what can I do for you? I think you'll see a difference in the way you hear from God. God bless everyone. Look forward to seeing you again for another morning cup of inspiration. Have a wonderful day.